Hello. So I have to jet in a couple minutes, but I did want to say to you guys how insane it is that it's already August, and how insane it is that it's been a year since we wrapped ShadowHunters, and how awesome you guys are, because I don't even need to keep a calendar anymore, because you guys keep me posted on all the important things that happen, and that's the power of the Shadow Fam. But I couldn't let today go by without taking a couple minutes to just acknowledge the fact that it's been a year, and it doesn't even feel as though any time has passed. And that's because of you guys, and because of the community that you've kept alive, and because of the community that, and the family that this show has made. And I think that's a very special thing in this world, especially given, the current events and how divisive the world can be and how much hatred there can be out there. The fact that the show has finished airing for a few months, it's finished shooting for a year, and you guys are still radiating love and light and joy and beauty into the world. And that is so special and so important. And so you should be so proud of yourselves for everything that you've accomplished and everything that you've done. And to know how grateful that I am to have been a small part of it. And just the fact that I love you guys. But I had to post a photo and I had to say something, because that scene, I'll never forget. That day for me was so crazy and overwhelming and magical and beautiful. One of the best experiences I ever had. But I'll never forget the last scene we shot, because we had just come from this whole day of doing the wedding and doing all this other stuff, and this amazing party of a dance scene where they just played music and set us up in all of our couples and friend things and just let us dance and let ourselves go for a few minutes. And then we had to get back down to work and shoot the actual scenes. But the fact that I was able to shoot that scene with Alberto, and that scene with Nicola, and then that scene with Dom, those three scenes were so indicative of what the show meant to me, and what my relationships with each of those people and each of those characters meant to me. And just that finale really made us feel as though we were able to honor the show and the world and the characters and the relationships and you guys and everything that we've built over those years. So I also just rewatched a few of the scenes and was tearing up, and then had to pull myself together so I could talk to you guys. But I'd love to see if there's any questions you guys have, anything you guys want to say. I have like 3 minutes and then I have to go. But I just wanted to pop on for a moment and just say I love you guys. I love you, angels, because that is what you are and what you always will be. I'm going back through to see who has said what that I've missed while I was on a rant. It's my new song. Hope you like it. I'm in a very silly mood today, you guys. It's because I was up for 24 hours yesterday, because of course I'm a crazy person and woke up far too early because I wanted to work out, and then had to go shoot Arrow, which turned into all night. But it's great. No, I kind of love those days, because everybody gets super silly at about 3 a.m. and it's fun to have, to get to know these new folks, because I love them too, and they're wonderful. But ShadowHunters definitely changed my life, and it's something I'll never forget, and something that I'll always be grateful for. And you, angels, have a lot to do with that. And I talk about you, angels, all the time, but it's also the entire cast, the entire crew, everyone who was a part of that production, everyone who was a part of that show, who was there every single day in the trenches with us. And I stayed in touch with so many people, but there's a difference between keeping in touch with people and seeing them every day and working with them every day and being so intimately involved in everyone's lives. And I do miss that. And I miss the family, because I grew up on that show. I became the person that I am because of those people, and because of the show, and because of Clary, and because of you guys. And I just want to say thank you. That's all. It's just feeling emotional and grateful, and who else can I reminisce with but you, angels? So, all my love, and I will see you and talk to you very soon.